Tom, tough defeat. How are you feeling?
Disappointed. I think, both the staffing team and the players and us as a whole group are disappointed, especially with the first half. We gave Portsmouth too much respect, and when you give a side respect that are flying, are full of confidence and a great side, they're gonna punish you with it. So disappointed from our perspective with that. We moved forward with it. We were much better second half. We created chances. We were a bit more aggressive in the way that we pressed the ball and the way that we moved it. So there's a lot of positives to take from it, but I think it's just disappointing that we didn't start right. Something that we know that coming the next few games that we're going to make sure that we do start a little bit better.
The second goal came as the game really opened up for you as you started attacking. Does that upset you a bit, or is that kind of what happens when you're trying to push for a goal?
Yeah, of course it is. It's the same against Watford. We conceded in the 94th minute, I think, and today's late on as well. We've got to go for these things. We're not going to sit back and take a 1-0 or a 2-1. When we're losing, we're not going to do that as a side. So we have to go for it. I think the disappointing thing is that we know that if we start, like I said, the first half like we did the second, we're probably not 1-0 down, and therefore we don't have to go for it in the same way. And they've got to open up, and potentially we can exploit them. So yeah, difficult to take, but when we're 1-0 down or we're drawing, we're always going to go for games. The opportunity to get a point or three is greater than losing 2-0 instead of 1 or 3-1 instead of 2-1. So yeah, of course we'll always do that.
2 goals conceded, but both outside the box, and nothing Amy could really have done about either of them. Does that speak to how your team closed them down inside the box and new defending?
A little bit. I think the first goal was disappointing from just our point of view. We didn't press the ball in the right way, and we allowed them to play through, and it's come ultimately from a goal kick, and we've allowed them to play through us at certain times. And like I said, you give a team respect that have good quality, they'll exploit that, and then the finish is fantastic as well. And we've just got to be better at that. The second one, like you said, we've opened up a little bit. We've gone a bit more aggressive, and we've not give Finchy the protection that she needs, and it's difficult. And the strike's a great strike. Amy's got nothing, like I said, no chance of getting either. But from our point of view, we've created enough chances to be able to get ourselves on the score sheet today. And like I said the week before, we get ourselves on a score sheet. We've got an opportunity of changing the game, and we didn't do that today, which is disappointing. But we regroup, we go again. Players are aware of it, staff are aware of it, and together, we'll figure out the things that we need to do to make sure that we have a positive performance and result next week.
Looking forward to the rest of the week, a very packed week. Does this come into your thinking at all, or is it business as usual?
No, absolutely. We don't change anything. We've kind of pre-planned how we're going to be this week to make sure that players are protected, to make sure that we're getting the most out of every individual as part of the squad. So yeah, it's a little bit disappointing going into that with a defeat. We'd have liked a result here and a better performance, but we go into this week full of confidence. Our objective at the start of the season was to not be relegated, and at the moment we're in a strong mid-table position, so we're way above where we needed to be. Where we want to be is as high as possible. So the next 2 games provide 2 opportunities to go and get 3 points, and we're going to go and be aggressive. We're going to go and move the ball. We're going to go and press the ball, and hopefully we come away with positive performances and positive results.
Thanks, Tom.